good morning. Meet Silk. This is my bunny, and she is about a year old. She lives outside in my backyard with one other bunny. They are actually bonded rabbits, and I purchased them together at a local store. So you should care about this topic today because bunnies are actually the third most common animal in shelters aside from dogs and cats. So it's good to remember them whenever you're going to adopt a new companion. Bunnies are always a good small animal to keep either in your home or outdoors. So they are not always a good first time companion because they do need specialized care. I quote this from PETA.org, which is a huge, basically encyclopedia of information on rabbits, dogs, cats, almost any animal that you would look to adopt. The information is on PETA.org. I'll also note most of my information in this speech from that website. So be sure to go check it out whenever I am done here. So today I will inform you about a bunny's diet, their housing situation, and also how to keep them outdoors because this is one thing that I found hard to find whenever I adopted my own. So first, what does she eat? Silk eats about 80% hay in her diet. This is what most veterinarians will suggest to you if you were to take them. And you do need specialized veterinarians who really know what they're talking about. But 80% of their diet is hay to support proper digestion. So too many treats could lead to bad diseases and even some digestion problems. So treats consist of carrots, celery, almost any fruit and vegetable that you're going to give them. You should give it to them sparingly. So their diet is fairly simple when you look at it in terms of a list. It's really only 4 things. It's hay, kibbles, treats, and lastly water. The water helps them adjust, and it helps them adjust to their environments, and also it keeps them busy because they get bored very easily, as you can tell. So now that you know about their diet, I plan to tell you more about their living space. I found it very weird that all of the hutches that I purchased online actually did not work for me. I spent over $500 on hutches before finally deciding to build my own. So what I did was I just took a bunch of pieces of wood, and now they have a large hutch. It is about 5 by 5 feet. They stay in there. It is most importantly, it is elevated. It has a wire bottom, and it has a hard roof top to protect them from the rain. It is also important that their hutch has an escape area for them to burrow into because this burrowing makes them feel safe. So PETA.org also says that in the wild, they burrow underground. They actually build small little tunnels and homes almost like a mole. So I don't know if you've had those in your front yard, but they're very annoying. But yes, bunnies do that. So if you are going to give them a home outside, try to make it as natural as possible and give them plenty of hay and things to burrow into. So lastly, the few materials you'll need to keep them warm inside of their elevated hutch with the secured top and bottom is you will need to have a tarp to protect them from the rain and the snow. It gives an extra layer, especially from wind if the walls aren't very strong, which is another thing that I noticed. The rabbit hutches you buy online actually are made very cheaply and they're fairly expensive. So it's important to make sure that they are totally protected from all the elements. Another thing that they might need is a heat lamp. It gets down to almost 0 degrees in Missouri, so they have a heat lamp. It stays about 24 inches away from their hutch, and that keeps them warm overnight. Lastly, clean bunnies are very happy bunnies. To keep them clean, I have to go out there daily and check on their hutch. I clean up all the little poops that didn't fall through the bottom of the mesh bottom hutch. I pick those up, I refill their water, and give them some new food every day. So if you plan to add one of these bunnies to your family, make sure you plan to add that to your daily routine. So it all seems pretty simple. Bunnies love to chew, they love to run, and they love to drink. But it can get pretty complicated when you think in terms of how much space, time, and money that you have available to support them. So today I discussed what they'll need in their diet, what they need in a living space, also what they need in a living space if you're going to put them outdoors. I hope that you can use this information if you ever plan to have a bunny yourself and starting your little farm like I am. But I hope that my information was useful and that you enjoyed meeting Silk today. Thank you.